Alright, Project Kara is online. Still working a little bit on the ether. Just need a little more, a few more reds, and then I'll make the push. I should be able to get to E19 once I get the reds. 'Cause the reds will be enough for 17, the golds is enough for 18, and then 19. I'm gonna have a big attack jump coming here soon. Even still, I've been working on the gear. Haven't finished the reforge on this earring yet. Just gotta do some more Galgori farm. But everything else, got attack with attack buff, defense down, attack speed with 2595, another 2595 with attack crit damage. Got attack and crit damage runes on the chest and sub armor. So we're rocking 809,000 attack. And I got plenty of attack speed. That helps the laser spam. So we're going to give this a go on World Boss 1. The previous high score I had with her was about 14 trillion. And that was in Manticore gear, so, and also before Estelle. Esker has been removed from the comp currently, so we're going to see how this goes. We'll probably be tweaking the comp here and there until I just find out what works well. I don't really manual this anymore. World Boss 1's just too long of a fight. I find it obnoxious, so I just do a macro to spam Kara's S2, and it seems to work pretty good. So. Changes from my previous runs, I do have 2 pieces of second skill cooldown on Lavrel just to give her better uptime on her S2. It's really good, especially if you have her on auto, just to make sure that that's up and on. It gives substantial attack boost as well as a huge crit damage boost, so I want to make sure that's on as much as possible, especially during the knockdowns. So. And everyone else should be set up. We got plenty of attack speed buffs. We got attack and non-hero damage buffs all over the place. Kara, I'm gonna just stick with the Blessing of Earth. Previously, I was running the O Sword, but since I'm running 2595, this is no longer a good option. So definitely not running that. Nail Ornament I could potentially run, but it's really risky. 0 defense is pretty scary, even with the Fallen Fray in the comp. So I'm just gonna opt not to do that, because Kara takes a lot of damage already. So all I do is I just turn Kara's auto off, trigger her S3. Macro when she's in S. So she's got some mana. Macro's on. And all it's going to do is spam S2 and her soul weapon. And let's see how this does. Yeah, that damage is looking pretty good so far. Up to 50 million, or sorry, 50 billion DPS. So we're at 10 billion. We got just a little over 2 minutes left. You usually do the same damage you do in the first 3 minutes and the last 2 minutes. We'll see how this goes. Can I hit 20 billion? See what you can do, Kara. Ran out of press soul weapon charges a while ago. There's the 14 trillion, we still got a minute left. That's right. Should be another knockdown. I'm guessing we're probably going to be looking at about 17. It's definitely an increase, but not as much as I was hoping to see, to be honest. Trillion. Not sure if they'll get another knockdown. Well, maybe. Alright, so that's the thing where we can hurt the CC bar a lot every attack. That's gonna be just not in time. Oh, and about 50 billion DPS though, or just under 50 billion. Easily be in the top easily in the top 2000. Definitely. No issues there. Curious though, because Estelle's not particularly well invested. Actually, let me check her perks. I can't remember how I perked her. Damage range heroes. I think that's really the only that I need. Investment's kind of lackluster. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to put Esker back in and just see how it compares. Don't always, like, certain characters may be quote-unquote best in slot, but sometimes things don't always work out that perfectly. Always be willing to try some different comps and see where it goes. Well, at first knockdown's damage was higher. Maybe I'd need higher investment on Estelle before she's really worth putting in. Base unique weapon, soul weapon, UT is probably not enough to outweigh an A220 Esker. Damage on the second knockdown seemed a bit lower, but we also got the second down a bit sooner. So Esker actually brings some more CC to this comp. We'll see how this goes. Damage is looking good amount higher, because we're almost at 10T and we still got 2.5 minutes left. These Esker buffs really are kicking in. Esker just adds so much attack, it's kind of hard to ignore. $57 billion DPS, there we go. That was the 14 mark. We still got a minute 40 left. And we're over 61 billion DPS now. Yeah, I think Estelle is great, but I think she actually does require the investment before she can kick some other characters out. I don't know if I'd throw anyone else out of this comp. A2 Mei, A2 Vero. Shay's buff's really good. It's A2 Fallen Frey. Yeah, it's hard. I could mess around a bit, but I mean, this is looking fantastic. This is actually kind of the numbers I was kind of hoping to see. So I think this is going to hit 20. Damage is going to fall off a bit here. All the Esker and May buffs I think are all gone. Damage usually falls a bit in the last minute. Still got another knockdown here. .6, 18.7. 10 seconds, yeah, they're not going to hit another knockdown. We're going to hit 19 billion though. 3, 2, there we go. 55 billion DPS. It's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Puts me well up on the rankings. At least for NA. Pretty sure it's going to be top 100. Yep, 44. Still early in the day. A bunch of people still probably haven't run, but a lot of the big namers already have run, so I think we'll be top 100. I wonder who Cold Rain uses. He's ahead of me. Let's see. Oh yeah, and that's a Lottie user from my guild, so I'm above him now. Okay. Aisha user. Gosh, poor Aisha. She's far down. That's like one of the strongest Aishas on the server, too. That's sad. Zaya's Zera is also in the top 100 at the moment. I think this is Utah's Mitra, I think. So I don't think he has any magic magic DPS. That's crazy. Anyways, this is just an update on Kara. She's still in progress. She will be getting complete here soon. Probably just a couple more weeks. This week she should get up to 19. Just in a couple days, just from running like 2 more Eclipse crystals. And then after that, just rounding out the final level, getting the last 500-ish ethers to make the E20. And she'll be 10-star E20, full TM set. She will be as good as I'll need to make her, honestly. And I should be fighting Big Shack here soon. I have a Big Shack charge. I just want to finish up that earring, make a couple other preparations, and we're gonna try to tackle Big Shack 9, the last PvE threshold I haven't been able to clear. So that's my update for Project Kara. She's still work in progress, and after her, resources will start funneling towards Tanya. And we'll continue to invest in characters, and I'll continue to make these videos showcasing hero progression and how they're doing, and just my general thoughts on some TPS, especially some that not everyone builds. I built a fair amount of off meta. Kara's pretty meta, Celine's pretty meta, Tanya's not really meta, Sari is definitely not meta, Ophelia, Crow. So we'll keep this going, and I'll keep showing these off. So thanks for watching.